Oh, and we're on. Oh, I did my hair again. That's a bit better. Puffier. Hi. Fancy meeting you here.
Hang on. Oh, nearly fell over on my thongs.
Yeah, see, there
Don't
it
wanna
has
fall
it.
down
I'm
the
getting
mountain.
old. You're not noticed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If you're on, can you give us a thumbs up if you can hear us, or just let us know that you can hear us?
Clearly
Working
no one's
well.
on. Doesn't it usually shows you to?
Yeah.
That's you and me.
Yeah. We're just going to yabber away about
We're at Arthur's Seat.
Arthur's Seat. We're just waiting for people to jump on.
The minty day.
We've been live for 2.5 minutes already.
Yeah, I think it's lying. But anyway,
Yeah.
I hope everyone's had a nice Good Friday. Who dat?
Two birds in a van.
Hey, Pauline and Karen.
Can you read it?
Loud and clear, thank you. Oh, yeah, I can read it. I've got my glasses on.
How are you guys?
I hope you guys are going well on this non-camping Easter. It's almost criminal. We'll explain a little bit later why we're not camping. Won't we, Gay?
Yeah.
So Gay's on the Mac.
We might just go through. Gary
Hey,
says
Gary.
hi. How you going, Gary?
I can read. Hope you're having a good day, Gary.
So we are on Arthur's Seat, and it obviously is Good Friday, and this is a really, really busy road. We were just up at Enchanted
Maze?
Park. Don't know what.
Treetop
Enchanted
thingy?
something.
What sort of locals are we?
Yeah, and we were just up there, and there was a lot.
It's not that way. It's that way.
What?
Up this
Oh,
way.
you're getting your opposites.
Yeah. So that's the top. Up
And
to
there
the
was
top
a
at Arthur's Seat.
lot of cars.
There's a few here. Hang on, let me just. Everyone's going to get. Yeah, we found everybody.
Just Pauline today.
Oh, that's no good. Hope she's all right. Yeah. So, yeah, apart from that, all good.
What? Hi, Ross.
Happy
I've just
Easter,
been
Ross.
talking about, as we get a convertible turning up next to us, it's probably listening to everything that we're saying.
Probably you've got just getting her ready. She's got a bit of something on her ear.
It's just, I was cleaning up yesterday.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. So, are you not doing?
You were talking.
Yeah, so it's a really, really busy. We did the Cook's tour through the car park to get here. Shouldn't really be taking that long, but it did. So I wish I brought a desk to put the laptop on.
I'll get a chair. You can sit it on that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, so everything's going really well so far. This was the least busy lookout just a minute ago, and we had to help somebody because their car overheated coming up the hill.
Help.
You might get a few cars that are doing that, or a few motorbikes. But it is a nice view up here. So all the way down the tip down here, where are we? The other way?
Welcome to my backwoods.
Is Point Nepean. Point Nepean. Rookie's on.
Hey, Sookie Rookie. Happy Easter, mate.
Two birds in a van. Nice spot. Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Knee surgery. Oh.
Oh, not good.
No. Huh. Have you been on the zip line? Interesting that you should say that. No. No, but we do have a story about that coming up. Anyway, the car next to us that I'm not going to get Caroll to point around and see again, reversed in, and I'm not sure that that's the right etiquette around here.
It's a bit tricky to know.
Yeah, so there's 3 lookouts as you're coming up and down. This road is a lot of the times it's on TV commercials because of the scenery and the windiness of it all. So
where's the zip line up here?
The zip lines are up at the Enchanted Forest. That's what
Oh,
it's
there
all
is this. Oh, I thought it was just walked over wires.
Oh, the treetops, and I think it's zip lines, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we haven't been there.
Clearly.
No.
It's like peak hour. It wasn't this busy when we got here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice day. It's nice and sunny. Probably, hopefully it's not the last of our heat.
That's not good, Gary. Yeah. Hopefully you stay safe and everybody's well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good at all.
I do have a bit of a story about that coming up, but we'll wait a little bit, I think. We said we'll wait a little bit of time. So we do have we're not going camping, but there is something else happening.
Not my fault.
You've got the notes, the show notes.
I got show notes. Yeah. You sort of, we spoke, oh, you said about pointing a pan. Hang on, I'll just get our notes out. Hot Springs? That.
One motorbike. Yeah, the chairlift, is that the new one, the Sea Eagle, or the old one, the old chairlift? Because they took down the old one and now the new one is the Sea Eagle. Sea Eagle? The Eagle. Just the Eagle, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go on it.
Really?
Yeah, no, it looks like I am.
We will. We'll organise that one day, I think. We'll add the going on the chairlift and see how we go.
So they want me to see me on the... So a customer, hang on, we've been on the chairlift. I'm reading out a question from Rookie. They're my customer. I want to see you on it on a GoPro, Caroll. So on the Eagle, I'm talking, not the zip line. If it's a zip line, I'd be more up for that than the Eagle, but I'll do it. So, yeah, okay. We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll add it to things to do, I think. Yeah. Have you got the show notes again?
Yeah.
You like to hide them. You can say
hey,
hi.
Floozy Susie. Oh, I feel bad too. I didn't wish you happy birthday for the other week, mate.
Other week?
And well,
how long ago?
It was almost last year. A couple of weeks ago. It was in March. Anyway, you can look at your notes.
Yeah, with the zip line. Yeah.
I will do both.
So I don't know if you can see. So this way, where are we? This way is what is it called? Port Phillip Bay.
Oh, out there, yeah.
Yeah. And then over this way is the Ocean Beach. Yeah, that's Tasmania that way, I think. Yeah, and if you come here, depending on what you come here, obviously you're going to see the ships go past. They go through the heads, and then you'll see the Spirit of Tasmania as well. It travels past, what is it, in the mornings and in the evenings, going on its way. Yeah. Sue says cheers.
Big ears.
Yeah, and the back beach over this way is where you can see well, I call them the Southern Lights because it's easier to say than Aurora.
Aurora Borealis.
The Aurora Borealis. So the opposite of the Northern Lights, the Southern Lights, I suppose, is what I like to call them. And yeah, so that's what a lot of people go down there. We did get a notification at something like 3:30 this morning from a mate in Sweden saying that it was looking good, or the numbers or something for the Southern Lights were looking good, but it was a bit too overcast.
Yeah, we were up, ironically.
Yeah, so he has sent a message before and we were fast asleep, and I'm like, let me know. But apparently it was the moon was too bright and too cloudy.
Yeah, and I think even last night it would have been too bright. I think. Oh, our muff's flowing around in the wind. It's a bit blowy up here. Our muff's our little speaker thing for those who don't know.
And we are on there is the 3 lookouts. There's the top one, this one, and the bottom one, and I prefer this one out of all of them. So
here we are.
Yeah. And I think that's a bit it. Arthur's Seat has the chairlift and the maze thingy. And the people that were parked next to us. And
Seawind Gardens.
Seawind's Gardens, yes. And the people that were parked next to us, they had car troubles. So the car was smoking coming up
coming up.
Coming up the hill.
They're over halfway at least, so they'll be all right.
So they had to park here for a little while, let the car cool down, put some more water in the radiator, and off they went again. So, yeah, so it helped them out a little bit. But yeah, it is a bit of a steep ride up here. A lot of motorbikes like it, and a lot of cyclists like coming up here.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a cyclist a couple of minutes ago.
And then they come down, and you don't want to wear your brakes out on the way down.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
No problems with wearing my brakes out.
So like this time last year, well, Easter last year, I should say, we were at Gunbower on the Murray River camping.
Yep.
Yes.
You, me, Toby, Inky, and
half of Melbourne.
It wasn't too bad, but it was busy.
But our first experience camping over Easter was in a tent.
Yes.
And it was in a place that you need a four-wheel drive to get to. And that was at the bottom of Mount Buller. What do you call it? Pineapple Flat. So it was at the bottom. You had to cross a river crossing to get in there. And I don't even think at the time we panicked a little bit and didn't even put it into full drive. We just sort of went.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But it didn't look too deep. And they say that you should always check the depth. And we never did that.
We did everything wrong.
Yeah, so we sort of did things right. We've got people walking around us to take their photos.
We're like stars.
So I think we've only been to the Murray River once for Easter. We've been to the Bucking Caves.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, and that was in our camper trailer.
Yes.
So it was a few years ago in our camper trailer.
We did Jimmy Bullock.
And we did Jimmy Bullock in our camper trailer.
Which is where that's sort of up around
Jamison.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was really, really busy. Even though we got there early, like you get there even early. So yeah, I think we slept halfway. Yeah. And then you get there maybe, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's still really, really busy.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. Even last year when we went, I think we went up on Good Friday and we left at like 4 o'clock in the morning and arrived there about 9, 10 o'clock, and it was already busy.
Yeah, a lot of people get in early.
Yeah.
And they do, what's it called?
Ghost camping, which we'll talk about in a minute. So we'll talk about that in a moment. But we've also been to Cebu for Easter. I know it's not camping.
No, not at all.
And we did stay in I think it was called a 5-star resort. It's hard to tell in some of these places, but they technically didn't have
water. Well, they did. It just didn't work. So you couldn't use it. There was none. There was a pool though, so it was all good, and a bar and food. Yeah, no water.
But no water. See, I think
you couldn't have a shower.
One day it was a bit like camping, I suppose, in that respect.
Yeah, they wanted us to have that feel.
Yeah, so it was in the Philippines. This was, and then we hired out Safety Sam wasn't really around, I suppose, and we hired out a motorbike.
Yeah, just a little moped.
Yeah. And we went to the local beach, which is popular to do on Good Friday over in Cebu.
We worked out it was pretty popular.
Yeah, anyway, you couldn't see the beach for tents. So all the beach tents set up everywhere. And there was, I swear, got photos of it, there is not a bit of sand that you can see.
But there was tents in the water.
Yeah.
So
Rookie's eating Easter eggs.
Half your luck.
We had fish for lunch. Yes.
With chips and dim sims.
So ghost camping is where people go along, set up camp, and you might do it with a cheap $20 tent, and you might put it up and then leave it there and come back on the weekend. So you might set it up, say on a Monday or Tuesday or the previous weekend, and then come back when it's busy so that you get the prime spot. So that happens in a lot of areas where there is a lot of campers.
We noticed it at Christmas, leading up to Christmas, and that was we went away a couple of weeks before Christmas, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So and we noticed in one of the spots, it's very popular up at near Echuca, Turumbury, and there was a couple of decent sites. One definitely was a caravan, but the other one was a tent, or a couple of cheap little tents, and they spread them out. So, it's like, and they fenced it off. I think there was one that was even fenced off. So it's like, I don't know. It's a bit of a, might have a.
Is it first in best dressed, or do you need to have somebody or yourself go and set stuff up and then come back again, then go back again?
It's free camping. It's always tricky because no one. Yeah, I think it's hard. So.
Port said, Rookie said, and Port, yum.
Yeah, Rookie port. Still on that stuff, Rookie. Yeah. Never going to end well.
So if you've got any questions for us about camping, let us know. We'll do our best, but Easter time, really, really busy time. So down here, down behind me, there is the camping on the foreshore. And what did somebody call it on one of the
Shanty.
A shanty.
I'm
Rosebud, a
I'm
shanty
almost
town.
No, there's little shanty villages within the camping. So Jesus. So when they get back from, you know, their 5-star Big Four or whatever. Anyway, I took quite offence to it for whatever reason.
Thanks, Sharon. I'll let
Sharon.
Caroll
Hang on.
look at it. She's got to change glasses. Yeah.
Happy Easter to you too, Sharon. Thanks for liking our adventures. We like them.
Yes, we like
It's
having
the easiest part of all of this. Doing it.
So we do have a trip coming up in July. We are waiting on tickets. Once we get the tickets on us, no. So once we get the tickets, we'll tell you what our plans actually are. But we'll be going to Birdsville for the Big Red Bash. So we were lucky enough to have all Caroll 1 tickets through VW Australia. We drive a Toyota.
VW Amarok even.
Oh, so VW Amarok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're pretty lucky to win them.
Yeah.
So you're going to do that. That's in July. I think we're going to be away for a month.
Yes, we're going to be on the road for a month. So, and it should be, hopefully, fingers crossed, a lot better. Thanks, Ryan. Happy Easter to you.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you.
No. Yeah.
Cheers back at you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be our further down the track. We'll do a bit of, if anyone's got any questions or any suggestions too with travelling up to Birdsville, we're up for any information people can pass on too. Yeah. We've done it once.
And we made all the rookie mistakes.
Yeah, literally rookie mistakes, rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was not much more we could have done wrong, I don't think. So
thanks, Ryan. And we have got your which one was it? Running Creek on our list of
hey Melissa.
Campgrounds to review.
Yeah, we'll get there, don't you worry.
Yeah.
If we have to camp again, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just took a while to go in.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. Yes, so we did make rookie mistakes. We went on a road that we shouldn't have gone on, but it did get us to Birdsville, so just wasn't the one we were expecting. Hi, Melissa. How are you going? How are you and what's his name? Forgotten your
yeah, she's forgotten your bloke's name. I can see him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Whoops.
Yeah, so when we went up to Birdsville, we went on the road we weren't meant to go on. Then we hit a headwind, so we didn't have enough fuel to get where we were going. So fortunately, the Aussie mateship, I suppose you call it.
Craig, sorry, Melissa. Yes.
And then that was it, I think. That was our main rookie mistakes, was just the fuel.
Yeah, we lost all our frozen food, our frozen meat.
Yeah, but we've improved on that. That was more at the Birdsville, and then coming home, we nearly lost a door. So
off the caravan,
off
not
the
off
caravan.
The car.
Yeah, no. It was when we went around the corner.
Oh, no, the roof rack. We lost a bolt off the roof rack.
Yeah. But yeah, apart from that.
Yeah, nothing that a ratchet strap couldn't fix.
And a bit of 100-mile tape on some stuff.
Yeah, we had to buy some 100-mile out.
Hey, Herb. How you going?
Happy Easter. Yes.
Yeah, so anyone who hasn't been on earlier, we're down at Arthur Seat with quite a few people. It's busy.
And motorbikes and loud cars. It's sort of that place.
Yeah. Having some glasses issues.
It is awesome.
Yes, we're looking forward to it. We'll get there.
Sue wants to go.
Yeah, you can. Oh, Gay might be up for it. That seems like a fair trade for next week.
What? No, not next week.
Yeah, because what were we meant to be doing next week?
So next week we were supposed to be going to the Monday concert.
The inaugural.
The first Monday. So it was on last year and it got postponed, obviously. The Monday concert is the same as the Big Red Bash, but it's in Broken Hill. Well, not actually Broken Hill, Silverton, where Mad Max was filmed. It's quite the little tourist town out there. So they've got 10,000 people rocking up to Monday to see, I don't know, who's the main act?
Paul Kelly.
Paul Kelly, the main act. So Carol's wearing her shirt from
2019
when we went.
Turn around. I'm skilled. I'm playing to my strength there. Anyway,
Yeah.
Floozy Susie, you can take kids.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And
they're old enough to enjoy it. Yeah, we're taking the dogs for the first time.
Yes, Ryan. We're hoping to do something in the near future, so stay tuned.
Yeah, it won't be too far off, hopefully.
Yeah.
Just got to get our...
Yeah. So...
What's IP short for?
Up.
All right, so the solar we rate really well, Rocky, but we've also got a battery system in the car now. So the battery system runs the fridge, which works well. And because most of the time, especially lately that we've been camping, we've sort of camped for a day and we've barely left the car and just let the battery run the fridge.
Yeah.
So we haven't really given it a 100% test. But one of the last times when we were at Dalesford, I did put the solar panel on it and it ran, and it was sunny. We had really, really good weather. So it ran par for par. So the fridge ran at full capacity with the solar panels charging the battery into the car, which charges, or the lithium battery we've got in the canopy system, and it worked out fine. So, but Birdsville is going to be a real test for us.
The freezer, we didn't have the freezer running.
No, we haven't got the freezer running to its full capacity, so we're going to give that a crack next week.
Yeah.
Or the week after, and then when we're in Birdsville, I'll give it the biggest test. So, yeah. I bet Sue.
The Smoking Angler, do you have a name? Happy Easter to you.
Smoking Angler.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
That you got fishing.
I'm trying to look at the photo. I've got squinty little eyes as it is.
Tipping that you like fishing. It's not something that we do.
No, it's the one thing we fail at.
Happy to watch people fish, but not fish. Oh, there
goes someone going down.
Oh, and he's got no protection on his
legs.
Oof.
I'm not sure he had a helmet on, but he must have.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Smoking Angler. If you've got any questions, let us know. We were talking about Birdsville, and it's going to be our second trip. We're going up the Birdsville track.
This time. Last time we went up, what was it? The developmental road. I don't know. It's obviously under development.
Underdeveloped road.
Yeah, I think that's what they should have called it. Not developed, nowhere near it. Rough as.
They've got things along there, like they had a lookout where you can see a lot of nothing.
They had the serpent thing.
And they had the serpent. A serpent's been painted on the side of a mountain. And what else did they have?
There's a lot of camping along there. We knew that.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst. I know when we got to Birdsville, I said, I don't want to ever go on that road again. And I would have driven.
We had to go on a dirt road, though, to get out. So.
But then it was like, oh, we may as well. Yeah. We'll suck it up and we'll do it.
Yeah.
So, and we did.
Yes.
So we learnt a bit. I learnt a lot.
Yeah.
So, there's not much else to show, is there?
Another motorbike.
He went up before.
Yeah, so we're hoping that the bash, once we get the tickets, we'll be able to let you know what we think we're planning on doing and where we're going and what we plan on for the bash, because we've got the dogs this time. We didn't take the dogs last time.
Yeah, so, and Rookie's just made a comment about when they went up to Queensland, they lost all their food and they used an esky. And that's the biggest thing. So this will be we're really going to test it this time with the freezer. And see if we can get that spot on.
Yes.
Because we've never used the freezer to its full capacity. And we've had the fridge. How long now? When you go shopping with Gain, she goes, I just want to go and look at the fridge. And then you come out with the fridge. That's how Gay shops.
It was, we bought the fridge from Iron Man, the fridge freezer.
Yeah, but how long ago? Gay met Penny there.
Yeah, Penny Wells from...
Top of
Down Under or something?
Yeah, that's it.
Top of Australia?
Top of Down Under, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Melissa.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. It's good to see you on the live. We've done a couple and not seen you around.
Yeah, so it's good. Hope you're having a good Easter.
Yes. Eating lots of chocolate.
I like chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Thanks, Sharon. We love it too.
Yeah, we're going to say we're thinking of doing both dogs, getting them both cammed up.
So Toby's been the star a couple of times, and now we're
going to see how Inky goes with wearing it. Yeah.
So I suppose then it comes down to we're not going camping just yet, or over Easter, because all going well, and I feel like I'm back at school again almost, because I'm planned to be flying out to Fiji on Sunday night.
Just gay, not me.
Yeah, and you have to have a test, and hopefully everything comes back negative, and then I'm good to fly.
Yeah, right, keep going.
Yeah, so it's a bit nerve-wracking to have the test, and you try and do all the right things and such, but you just never know. So, yeah, hopefully everything's all right, and I can fly out to Fiji. It's only a short trip. I'm going over for a conference, so I hope to be having a lot of fun. We did discuss whether we should do a live from Fiji. I don't know how you.
And I thought we discussed it was going to be.
Yeah, too hard to do, to coordinate. And I think that everyone will get really jealous of the views.
And then she expected me to get on as well. I'll be far too busy pandering to the dog's needs or the cat's needs, or, you know, getting camping things ready. So.
Yes. So Fiji, but I'll be back again, leaving Sunday night and be back again on Saturday. And then all going to plan, Caroll will pick me up from the airport, and we're going straight to
Albury, up that way.
Albury, Wodonga. Yeah.
We're going to camp up there for a week. We're going to check out.
We're going to check out a caravan. Yeah.
Yeah.
All going to plan. Yeah.
Yes. It'll be fine.
Yes.
There's no reason nothing will go to plan. The biggest thing is obviously you getting out of the country.
Yeah.
And that's just a paranoia thing, I think, more than anything. You put so much pressure on these tests and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. I feel like I need a suitcase just for all the paperwork you've got to take, because at the airport, I think the, what do you call that thing? The cell signals get all jammed up. So you can't just show you downloaded copies of stuff. You've got to have printed copies of everything. So I've got to have printed copies of certificates and insurances and flights and accommodation and tests and test results and book tests and, yeah, lots of stuff. Yeah, so hopefully everything pans out all right. Yeah. Now, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up while we're at it. We may as well do a bit of
housekeeping.
Yeah, housekeeping stuff. So, yeah, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. We've had a 4-wheel drive sitting next to us for the last 20 minutes. I bet they're wondering what we're doing.
Care factors.
Yeah.
They probably think we're just filming. They don't realise that we're, you know, YouTube stars.
Yeah, Rookie, it is nice with the caravan. It's only a small one. So one of the things that we're finding a little bit difficult to find is a caravan that's small. Most people seem to go the 17, 18, 19, 20 foot sort of size, and they are plenty big enough. The biggest one thing with obviously caravans is storage of stuff. So if we're planning to live in it for, you know, long periods of time, like full time, we've got to be able to carry everything and live comfortably in it. So,
and have a bit of space for the dogs. But again, we don't want to, we definitely, you know, we've got all the things that we've ticked off going. We don't want, like, you know, dual axle stuff like that.
Yeah.
We just want something small. So we're looking at a hybrid, the Porsche. So, yeah, so we're looking at a hybrid caravan, which is a bit smaller. I think it's only about 14, 15 foot.
Yeah.
So it's a lot smaller most. Yeah, it's still set up for outdoor living, everything like that. So we'll keep you posted.
But living, if we can live out in the bush a little bit, off-grid living or bush living, if we can do that a little bit, then, yeah, that's, I think, what we're planning to do.
That's our,
so
goal.
that we don't always have to pay for accommodation. We like to budget and stay.
But we like free camping.
Free. If it's free, it's for me.
Gay slogan.
Yeah.
Just going to get it on the t-shirt.
Yeah. So,
and then I'm going to walk around going, I'm free. You get so normally get a right eye roll with that. Anyway, so if anyone's heading to the comedy festival, completely off track, I recommend Judith, Lucy and Denise Scott's not too bad. Peter's away a little bit at the end, but it's yeah, it's worth having a go at. We enjoyed it.
Yes. Yeah, she was, they were both really, really good. And it's just basically about, you know,
the spicy.
Yeah, things from the last couple of years, you know, the good and the bad and the indifferent and everything like that. Yeah, so one of the things why we wanted a smaller caravan was because you can get them into a lot more places.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah, so I follow a couple of people over in America that have got massive RV vans, and they really struggle to get them into a lot of areas. So that's one of the things, you can't always get them into places that you want to get to, so you're very limited. And then if you go into the city, you're limited about where you can park.
Oh, yeah, of course, Rookie.
You have to send us a link so we can order some stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thought about it.
Do they do patches? What
do you
sort
want
of
patches
stuff?
for?
What? Aren't
Just
they the
completely
infant-
off track. Gay's going to Fiji, as we know, and you know how she's got her white thongs with the rainbow. Now she has toenails, so she got her toenails done this week in the rainbow colour.
Well, you know, yeah, I'll post a picture up on Insta. So if you want to see that,
Yeah,
head on over to Insta.
where her
I
talons
don't
are.
think that they're the sort of thing that you want to see on YouTube.
Besides,
Yeah.
she can't get her ankles up behind her.
So I am, well, part of it was because of my thongs. I thought it would match my thongs, but I am going to a disco party. So I've got somebody that's stressing me out a little bit with what to wear, but I think I've got the perfect outfit for me. So fingers crossed it'll all go to plan.
There's the second one's an Escort, isn't it? There's a couple of old cars just pulled in. Is the first one, what's the first one, a Tirana?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Left-hand drive. One of them.
No worries, Rookie. We'll look it up and see what it does. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a few things actually
merch.
that we've been looking for, and sometimes it's hard to find the right places.
Yeah, definitely.
So long as your work's quality, we're good with that.
Yeah, definitely. I have no doubt that it would be.
Yeah. The bark printery.
There you go, everyone. If you want any printing done, get on the
Yeah.
bark printery.
Does it sound like something that you can trust? Yeah, no worries. Yeah. So where were we up to?
Talking about you abandoning me for a week.
Yes. And then we get to go camping, so it's all good.
Yeah, I've only got a couple of days at work anyway, because I'm heading off up to Echuca. So I'm going to see my parents and give them a hand. They've got to get down to Port Arlington, so I've sort of got 3 full-on days really of driving. So I'll drive up to Echuca on Thursday. Friday I'll go to Port Arlington, and then Saturday I'll come and pick you up.
Yes.
With the dogs and the trailer, and pack everything up, and off we go.
Hopefully come straight off with my Fiji clothes.
Olavanaka.
And then straight into Snowflake and straight up to Albury Wodonga.
Up that way,
Yeah. And hopefully, because it's the end of school holidays, and it will be around the time where, what is it, Anzac Day?
Yeah, so it's Anzac weekend.
Anzac weekend. So we're hoping that it won't be too busy and we can still get a spot.
Yeah.
Unlike this weekend where everyone's packed on top of each other. Yeah. Someone taking photos of our car.
I don't know.
What are you smiling at there?
You.
Oh.
And the people behind us. Busy.
It's just all of a sudden got really, really busy again.
And it's quite warm. It's nice.
It's nice. The sun's starting to come out just a little bit now. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see there's not much to see out there, is there? Oops, I disappeared.
Procrastinating.
Who?
Rookie.
Hang on, got to read it.
Read it.
Oh, yeah. You just got to get what's right for you, Rookie. It takes time. It took us, we had the tent. Then we bought the camper trailer that we're using now, which is the Outback. And then we bought the Jayco, like the pop top, which was good. Yeah. And there was a lot of ticks for it for us, but there was too many crosses as well for us. We found it cold. The dogs loved it. Just didn't suit us. Probably the best way to put it. Easy to tow, easy to use, but a little bit of time-wise, we could set the camper trailer up in the same amount of time. So then we've gone back to the camper trailer, but then the caravan will be our future.
Yeah, the next step.
And that'll be our forever.
And we went out with Matthew a few weeks ago in a tent.
Yes, we did.
And we had campfire stories with Matthew.
We did. Matthew McConaughey, hey? Flat as a tack he was.
He's been brought up in a few videos.
He has. I think we can make an effort to bring him up in every video we do.
So with the Albury-Wodonga camping trip, we've also been purchasing a few new
yes.
camp cooking things.
We've bought a lot.
Yeah.
We've bought 2 different lift litters.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, it is. That springy one.
Yes.
Is that not a lift litter?
No.
Oh, well, technically, I suppose it's not. Yeah.
No.
Okay. You can cook on the lid, though. There's some good stuff out there. So
Yeah.
we've bought a lift litter from...
King.
Don't know. Anyway, a man who does camp cover and cooking and that. He's all right.
King's Camping, King's Cooking.
Something like that, yeah. And then you bought the coal thing with the lift spring. We'll pop them all up when we get around to it. So we'll get there.
Yeah.
Just takes us a bit of time. But yes, we bought that. Bought a scrunnel that's no good. What else? Gay's typing. So she can't talk and type.
No, so you'll have to. So we bought, you can go on. We bought the fire pit because we can't always.
Oh, yeah. So we bought a fire pit through, it's a hibashi through some, I can't remember who we bought it through. So we're going to stop taking the Weber with us. So we're just going to change our way of cooking. So between the camp oven, the plate that we've got that goes over the fire, the hibashi, which also means we can set up a fire where you're not allowed to have fire in the ground. So yeah, the hibashi, the scrunnel, which is a funnel you screw into your petrol thing and it stops you having to hold it. But we sort of stuffed up a bit on that. Yeah, so that's about it. So
Very, very noisy with the cars.
yes, definitely, Sharon. Yeah, hit us up and
we went away with the Aussie Adventurers on YouTube. We've got a video out on that, and we went away with them, and they were really great. So I think there was 4 or 5 other guys there. There was only 4 of us that stayed overnight. Some other ones did some overnight stays, but just came out for the day. But that was interesting. So, and to get tips from camping from other guys about stuff.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. We're always up for learning, and it doesn't matter who it comes from. People have got good ideas on all sorts of things, and we learn a bit more about.
Hopefully they're just leaving now, but they might see the comments. So.
Okay. Now I understand. Yeah.
Anyway, they've been sitting there for ages, and they were really annoying and giving us I think that they were trying to figure out how to jump in behind us. And
we're right up against
Channel 7 or Channel 9 news or anything. So.
And we're right up against I don't know if you can see it, a metal road barrier thing. So they'd have to break the law to get behind us. Here, let me get that camera set again.
We're not sure what we're doing with the camper trailer just yet.
When we get it to 1,000 subs, then we'll discuss it. Get people out there, Ryan. It's a great little camper trailer. It's what, 2008?
Yeah.
And it's a cracker.
Yeah.
It's like, it really is good.
Australian made. They don't make them anymore, obviously, from the videos. But we did do a video that's going to be coming out very soon on putting up the awning or the annex.
Yeah, the front wall.
The front wall. We've never done it before, so it was the first time. We had it made 12 months ago, just after we got back from Easter last time. It wasn't ready just before we left for Easter. Anyway, we tested it out at Mount Franklin. We were up at Mount Franklin
fantastic
like a few weeks ago. Tested up there, and it was awesome. So really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
and it does make an extra room. So
yeah, and we felt a bit more secure with the dogs.
Yeah,
we felt a bit more comfortable putting them in there, and that'll be a good test when we do the bash. Because obviously we're going to be camping with the dogs and in an area that's full of dogs, to be able to keep our dogs secure and away from other people's dogs as well as theirs. We're hoping it works out well.
Yeah, so at the bash, the first time we went, it was just Caroll and I. We left the
mum and dad looked after the dogs.
Yeah, your parents looked after the dogs. And now this time, when we go, we're taking the dogs, and they set you up in a special dogs area, and your dogs can only go out in a certain area. So it is on a cattle station. So there is a lot of rules that go around staying at the bash. Some people stay in Birdsville. There's one caravan park, and then there's the common area, which is the free area. Really handy.
Free, it's for me.
If it's free, it's for me. Yeah, so it's really handy to have the common area. But if you're staying at the caravan park, a bus brings you in and out every day, so you don't actually get to stay at the bash. But I think most of the experience comes from staying at the bash. We went in the Nutbush World Record, and that was all right. Yeah.
Dogs go fine, Rookie.
Yeah.
Rookie's just asked about how the dogs go with the heat. They're pretty good. Toby loves the heat. He's ridiculous how much he likes the heat.
Yeah.
I got sent home from work. We've got the heat policy. This is going back a few years. We're in Mordialloc, and I got sent home from work, and I'm like, I rang and I go, I can't find Toby. And I went out the back, and he was laying down in the sun. It's like 40 degrees, and I called him in and put the air conditioner on and that, and I'm like, settle down, buddy. Anyway, about 10 minutes later, he goes back out and lays in the sun. So he likes the heat. We don't obviously exert them. Christmas he got knocked up a bit with it, didn't he?
Just sensible with it, basically.
Yeah, they're fine. Our hardest part this time will be learning with the car.
Yeah.
Because it's the longest day trips they're going to be having. So, but they adapt very well. We're very lucky.
And they're not. Toby's never been the sort of dog. Inky might be a little bit different. She'll just go in the water and cool off a little bit. She just goes in, wets her paws. But Toby doesn't tend to do that as much. Yeah.
Not at all.
He's an odd staffy. Yeah.
The brain of a staff in the part body of a kelpie. We love him to bits, but he can be a challenge at times, more so than Inky in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
She adapts really well. She's extremely adaptable, so it's nice.
Yeah, so a lot of the things that we do when we do stuff, we do have to take into account the dogs.
Yeah.
So obviously when we're travelling up to Birdsville, we can't make the days too big because we've got the dogs to think about.
We're limited as such.
Yeah.
But that's our compromise too. We know that. That's our compromise, and we're willing to make it. So.
Yeah, and we took them to the Chill Out Festival with two birds in a van.
Pauline and Karen.
Yes, we took them out with them, and they coped really well.
They were excellent.
Yeah, it was Inky's first time at a festival or at a concert, and she did really well. Toby's been to the same one before, so he had a little bit of an idea. There's a lot of people around. It's loud. There's all activity going on, but it was really good test to see how they would cope going to the Big Red Bash.
And they were fantastic. Toby went to sleep.
Yeah, from that we've got some ideas and some plans that we want to put in place.
Definitely, a couple of ideas. Yeah.
But
they both adjusted well.
We've got one too. We've got the misting fan.
Yeah, we've got one. Yeah, it's fantastic, Rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the misting one we used at Christmas. It was brilliant.
I don't know. Did we put it in front of Toby a little bit?
Yeah, he didn't like it. He moved away. He's like, oh, it's wet.
Yeah, he didn't seem to like it.
He's probably worried we're going to give him a bath.
Yeah, so you can see the city now. Probably could before, but there's a lot of people standing around, and those boys, and the two boys and a girl left.
The bullies?
Yeah.
I knew they were up to something.
Yeah.
They knew we were up to something, and they're trying to work it out, I think. And
it's written on the side of the car, so I don't know.
And on the back.
Oh. They weren't very smart or very detective-like. It can't have been that hard.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and we didn't have the battery system when we went up. So when we went away before Christmas, it was probably 30 plus degrees for 14 days. The first day it rained, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
And it didn't rain much. It was hardly enough to wet the ground. And it rained a bit. And then we didn't have the battery system in, so I was a bit worried about, running the batteries flat because we need them to pack up our camper trailer.
Yeah. And we weren't going to mum and dad, so we couldn't charge.
Yeah.
So it was,
it was a little bit tricky, but now we're all sorted with that, so it doesn't matter. When we went away with Matthew, I'm charging everything up, so it didn't matter how long we used stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So it was a difference between having the battery system now that we can do stuff with, as opposed to before. It makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and especially at the bash, we can monitor in theory, when we're in Birdsville, there'll be enough sun coming in all the time that we should be able to keep the battery topped up pretty well.
Yeah, so we went when we went back in 2019, is that right?
Yeah.
I can't read the back.
It's on your thing.
It's on the back though.
Oh yeah, 2019.
Yeah, so when we went in 2019, we did flatten our battery, which affected our fridge, obviously. But if we're going, we went a little bit later than what we're going this time. So last time we went mid to late July, whereas this one's early July. But we think we're still going to get about the same amount of sun, and it's what low to mid 20s every day. The nights drop down. But if we get weather like that, I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to sustain the fridge and everything.
Because once you park up, so we're hoping to be parked up for 4 to 5 days.
Yeah.
Once you're parked up, that's it. You can't go anywhere. So you can start your car. There's no generators, but you can't. It's not like a caravan park where you can come and go. You get in your position and that's it.
Yeah, no leaving.
Yeah.
So if you choose you wanted to do that leaving, but you got to park somewhere else, and we don't want to do that. We're happy to park up and stay and play as such. So yeah, we'll be all right. We're pretty confident.
Goes away at Christmas. So I think more people go camping regional over Easter than what they do beach camping. I think beach camping's a thing over Christmas more so than...
Yeah, you think it is, yeah. And I tend to agree, except for Wilson's prom.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There you go.
So that's pretty much it.
Anyway, I'll give you another quick scout around because it's a little bit quieter now. I'll see. I can't really. I'll get close to it. There we go. Everyone gets to see my muppet. Got wonky there. Car came in just as I'm putting it down. How's that?
Yeah. We're moving further and further around, which is this way.
Do you want to go there?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Everyone see all right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go over.
Has anyone got any questions before we wrap up and
bugger off?
We're on Murray's Lookout, appropriate for us, Murray River.
Yeah, we seem to go to the Murray a lot, don't we?
Yeah, Murray this, Murray that.
We want to change that around a bit too.
Yeah.
I'm quite keen on getting into, we'll give this Running Creek a go.
Yeah.
I'm quite keen on getting anywhere that's got clear water.
Yeah, we've been to, Running Creek is close by to, what's that one called?
Sheepyard?
No, Sheepyard's.
Granny's?
But yeah, Granny's Flat. So I think Granny's Flat's a
around that spot, is it?
sort of a little bit further down.
Yeah. So that's nice water up there. Yeah. So
in theory, Running Creek should be before we get to Granny's Flat or Jamison.
Awesome.
Yeah, the bay is very, very flat, very calm.
Yeah, it is today.
Yeah.
A bit windier at home.
There's a boot out there.
It's a boat, not a boot.
I don't know if it's
hang around long enough, you'll see the Spirit of Tassie, but you gotta. Oh, it'll be dark by then.
Yeah.
I'll be asleep.
Yeah.
So if you go that way, that's right. That's where the city is. Straight across. So yeah. All right.
A few people come up here on New Year's Eve to see the fireworks.
It would be good to ride a motorbike up and around here. So, no questions? Well, thanks for hopping on, everyone. Appreciate it.
Hope they've all hit the like button.
Yep.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll keep you updated. It's not as easy.
If it goes on Monday, you know things didn't go well.
Yeah, hopefully everything goes well and I'll be on my way. If not, we'll be...
no, you will. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So we'll touch base. You're going to do a bit of keep an eye on Insta.
Yeah, Instagram. It's the same, Gay and the Lesbian. You should be able to search us up on Instagram and then you can stay up to date with it. I did go on my own, well, without Caroll anyway, to the football on Sunday. My team lost. They got smashed. But we did go. I went with a friend and a few other people into... Was it the 4 and 20 corporate box? or the
Don't
one
know, I
of the
wasn't there.
one of the corporate boxes. Anyway, it was a good day. So, and I posted a few pictures up of that. But they were up on the, what do they call them? Stories.
Yeah,
Rambling.
pretty much. No, all
Anything
good.
else?
No, I think that's it. Yeah, so we'll be back on a week.
Yep.
Go do some Insta. I'll try and do some. I'll see how I go. Might be able to do a bit on my trip back from the airport tomorrow night, Sunday night. I've got to read.
It's a bit tricky for us where we live because we've got to sort of drive.
This is answering your question there, Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon, we've got to drive probably an hour, at least an hour and a half to sort of get
to
Melbourne. And then from there, we go in, obviously, all different directions. So pretty much from, just to get to a base point or starting point, it's an hour. And then it might be anything from another hour to 3 or 4 hours on top of that.
Yeah.
And it depends how long we're away for. For us going to Echuca is
about 4 hours.
4 hours.
4 to 4.
Yeah.
With the dogs, because we tend to stop a bit and.
Yeah.
And if depending what time we're travelling through, you thrift a bit. Gay likes thrifting.
Yeah.
So you thrift a bit. So, but yeah, 4 hours I'd say is probably our general time slot. Yeah.
Yes. Obviously, if you're going, when we go to Birdsville, there'll sort of be maybe 6 hour days. We're sort of thinking.
Yeah, we don't want to go too long. That's probably going to be out there, mate.
We did drive across America. We did, and stayed in, car parks and Walmart and places like that.
Casino car parks.
Dodgy car parks.
We stayed in some good places too.
Service stations.
Yeah, but we stayed in some really nice national parks and that, because you can get a pass over there and it covers you. Yeah, it was good.
I know. It was bad, but it's a young team and we'll get better.
Oh, she's answering you, Rookie.
Yeah. Same to everybody. Hope you all have a good Easter.
Yeah, stay safe.
Easter Bunny brings a lot of
love.
Not chocolate?
Because I'm feeling, we get chocolates at work and I've hoovered them up. Terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, stay safe, everyone. Enjoy your Easter.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely be on again. As
Thanks,
I say,
Gary.
Yeah, stay on Insta, keep a tag on what Gay's up to, and
hopefully
she'll be back in a week.
All going well. Maybe around Anzac Day we might be able to do a live from some random camping spot. Yeah,
that should work.
So hopefully all going well.
Yeah, internet.
Yeah.
If we're there, we're still talking. Gay's tired. She doesn't cope well when she's tired. She's impatient with me. Anyway, all good. Happy Easter, everyone. Thanks for watching.
That's it?
Yep.
All righty.
Ciao for now. Stay safe.
Thanks, guys.
See yous.